It's market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on this video because trading is risky and it causes substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at. For you old timers who have been watching my video, you know exactly why I'm laughing. I put you guys through that every single time. Anyway, this is not advice. I'm just telling you what's happening right now on the overall major indices. This may or may not happen. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm an moron. You get the point, right? Anyway, yeah, don't place a trade based on what I'm saying in this video. Anyway, so what's actually a bit of market update for you guys. The reason why I'm doing this market update, you can see I'm switching my channel more to focus on the mindset, health, just more about abundance of health and energy and so on and so forth, mindset. But I also want to keep you guys in the loop that are following along with the market, and so that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So the question is, like, John, what's going on with the stock market? What's going on with the overall market itself, and so on and so forth? So what we're looking at right now is we're looking at a weekly, let's take the volume off, weekly Dow Jones chart. Now on the weekly Dow Jones chart, what do we see? Well, again, we have to keep it simple. Okay, we have to keep it simple. What do we see? We see a trough, we see a peak, we see a trough, we see a peak, we see a trough, we see a higher trough, we see a higher trough, and probably nothing through there. Probably a little high trough through here as well too, if you wanted to call that little high trough, and or a little higher low through there. Now, what's actually going on right now? We're actually at this point here right now. The sign that you want to look out for, and let me just delete everything off the screen here for a minute. Let's delete all those 17 lines off the screen. The sign you want to look out for is, if you look at the sign that the market is now topping. Now the market is made on top. We can't identify the exact top, but we can identify a topping pattern. So the first thing I do say about the Dow Jones, and something I just reminded me here, is that if I look at this chart here, you can see how the Dow Jones has been going up and up and up. It's had little pullbacks, right? But it's been going up. So this has done so much price in a short period of time that we're due for a decent pullback anyway. We're due for a nice, decent pullback anyway. With that being said, I'm not saying we're going to get a pullback. I'm just saying that this market being so high right now, and if you look at a line chart, especially on a line chart, a line weekly chart, you can actually see what I'm talking about is that the market's ran up, and now what's actually happened, it's ran up, had a big run up, went sideways for a while, and now it's broken up to a new high. Now that's what we're seeing at right now. That's what the market's showing us right now. So let's go and have a look at this here. So we can see where the market is right now, and we can see the market has been making high troughs. The first indication that we are slowing down, that this is the end of this short-term bull move, is that we get a weekly close below that 21,000. This resistance here, we get a weekly close below that. Now, if we do get a drop down, let me bring up this here. If we do get a drop down, then that's probably going to be a bit of support there around the 21,000 mark. If we do start to break below that level there, then that's the sign of that's the sign that we're going to start reversing, and then we're probably going to start reversing down. Now the big key to say we're likely to start changing trends is going to be the trough. This major trough here, that's going to be where the overall longer term weekly chart, that's where the overall major trend's going to change. If we have a look through here on the daily chart, you can actually see that right now we actually could be getting ready for another big run through here. The moving average is pointing up, the trend's moving up. There's nothing bearish about this market right now, and you can see that we just made this here, and probably trying to make a little higher trough here as well too. So the market is not looking bearish at all. It's just going through a little sideways movement. We might get a nice little boom, nice little 1 or 2% update, and away we go again. We might be getting ready for that. Just a resting phase. But the thing is like, I'm looking at this as like a bull flag type thing. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So you can see here, and then you can see like this level through here. Right, that level through there, as you can see, it's like a bull flag. Now, actually, it probably is a bull flag if you look at it, right? Now, this is on the daily chart. So, let me shut my window. So you can see this is on a bullish flag. Now, wherever the breakout happens, that's where we're likely to run to. So if we break down from here, then we're probably likely to spend a few more days to go into the downside. If we break up, then that's where it's likely to go. But just because it's a bullish flag doesn't mean it's going to be bullish. We need confirmation first. Some people out there that are teaching on YouTube, and they say, oh, this is a bullish flag, therefore it's going to go up. No. I remember time, look at this back here, right? Way back through here, there was this big bullish flag through here, as you can see. There's that big bull flag, right? Nice big bull flag. What ended up happening? It actually ended up breaking down, and then we actually started going down through here. So just because it's a bullish flag doesn't mean it's going to be bullish. We need to wait for confirmation. So that's what we're seeing there on the daily chart. Nice little high trough. Yeah, so that's what we're seeing there on the Dow Jones. Similar thing to the S&P as well too, is that we're just running up. Look at this weekly chart here, guys. Overall weekly chart, you can see this whole level through here, that whole level through there. The market has actually been coming down towards that level just recently, as you can see, and bouncing off around about that same area there. So we are continuing to make these higher troughs, these higher lows, and as long as we do that, this higher low here, and then right here as well too. As long as we keep doing that, then nothing has changed. All right, so we can see that, yeah, nothing has changed. So we're still in this big bull move, and that's basically where things are likely to change. And so same with the Nasdaq. Now the Nasdaq is actually showing a lot more weakness than any other market. We're actually below the moving averages, and we haven't been below the moving averages in quite some time. We're actually starting to form a lot of weakness through here, as you can see. And you can see that we're starting to, you know, if you look at this here, the market went sideways through here, then broke back up, came back down, nice little higher low, nice little definite higher low, came back up, high, and then low. So the Nasdaq out of all of them is the one that I'm watching out for, and I'm looking for a Nasdaq entry actually. And you can see this low through here. Man, can you guys hear that? You probably can't. So the Nasdaq had the support here, but look what's actually happening now. The troughs, or the peaks, the highs are getting lower. So we're compressing down. And this actually could be a big head and shoulder formation. Now, what do we need for confirmation? So you can see, if I just do this here, shoulder, head, and another shoulder through there, right? Big head and shoulder formation. But yippee-doo day, who cares about that? What we can see here, let me just delete everything off the screen now. What we can see here on the short term is that, let's go have a look at the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart as well, right, we can see how it's just sort of just going sideways and not really much going on there. We do have this gap here that I think it's going to fill very, very shortly. So we can see that this overall level through here has been a major support level. We are compressing down. If we do start to actually run and we get a nice drop down, then let's measure from, so that's the top point through there. That'll be that point through there. I would say that'll be the top point. So I would project that. I'll do a little projection from that there to that point through there, because it's sort of like this is where the support level, this is where the resistance level. So you just project that down, and then you project that through there, and oh my goodness, did you just see that? Did you just see magic happening on the screen? That was magic happening on the screen, right? Magic happening on the screen. As you can see, resistance came down, found support through here, the resistance here came down, found support through here, and that projection is exactly in line with closing this gap. That's There's a lot of things that are not random in this market, guys, and that's actually one of them. So, reason why I like that is because I've been actually watching Apple. I've been watching Apple for the same reason. That level through there, right? Support. We get a big drop down. One looking for follow through back down, and I think Apple has a lot more down move than Nasdaq. My throat is dry. So, that's what the charts are telling us. So, what's going on with silver and gold? People saying, what's going on with silver and gold? But people are freaking out about silver and gold. I was screaming all of it. Actually, no. Correction, I wasn't screaming. I've been telling for a while now that watch the charts. Watch. And people are like, John, you don't understand. The market's manipulated. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Right? It's like, oh my goodness. You know, okay, one thing, guys, is this. It's important to not listen to those pundits, people out there that are talking about something about buying silver and gold right now because it's insurance and the market's going to explode and this and that and the corrections and this. It is just a whole bunch of bollocks. Bollocks! Right? Bollocks. Look at the charts and read what the charts are telling you. If the market's making lower lows and lower highs, like we see on right now, what do we see here? Let's actually just go through this here right now. All right? What do we see here? We have a low, we have a high. We have a higher low, breaking of the higher low, pushing up. We have a high. We have a high trough. Market runs up, makes a high. Market runs down, makes a low. Market. Oh, what's this? This is a lower high. Oh, what's this? This is a lower low. Oh, what's this? A lower high. A lower low, a lower high. Oh, what is this? Oh, it actually didn't, it broke down, but it reversed. This is actually reversed. Oh, look. Now the buyers look like they're starting an uptrend. Now we have a higher high. Now we have a higher low. Did we actually break past? We did, right? But just, it wasn't like a definite break past. Double top. Oh, bam. All the way down. Now we made off a double top weekly chart. Double top weekly chart. Comes down, makes a low. Runs up, makes a lower low. And the market's been selling off ever since. Tell me where this whole scenario where you get a double top, then a lower low, then a lower high, or lower trough and lower peak, and then the market sells off. Who cares about the market manipulation? Who cares? The market is always telling you what's going on. The market's telling you what's going on. Now again, look at the weekly chart. Just keep it back to the simple bars. Now the market's going down. Where's gold going to go to? Or where's silver going to go to? I don't know, but just read the market. If the market starts to make major high troughs and high peaks, that's when silver is likely to go up. But for now, it's not. Let's go back to gold. What has gold been doing? Oh my goodness, gold, it's going to explode. You don't know, you don't understand. I went back and I did my analysis and this is going to happen. The crash is going to happen. You know, guys, it's just a whole bunch of bollocks, right? A whole bunch of bollocks. The market is talking to us all the time. We just have to listen to the market, not these pundits, not newsletters, not bullshit newsletters. And especially people who own gold and silver companies. There is nothing bullish about gold right now. We're probably going to head back down to around the 1,000 mark. Now that's a projection, that's a prediction. That may or may not happen. But as I speak right now, John, what's been going on with silver and gold? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's have a look what's been going on here. Market, let's go through here. What is this? This is a low. This is a high. What is this? This is a low. With me so far? This is a low. This is a high. This is a low. This is a high. What is this? As this market started spending 1, 2, 3 weeks coming down through here, what is this through here? This is a double top. Where did the market just close right now? Now it's going to definitely make a what? A lower low. What did I just say about gold? Double top, lower low. And after it made the lower, that actually ran up and then started coming off. What about gold? double top, lower low. What is going on with gold and silver right now? That's all in the charts. We just have to listen to it. Listen to the charts. Now let's go through, have a look at the gold miners index, the GDXJ. What's been going on with that? Again, let's go back to listening to the charts. Let's just delete everything off the screen. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. As you can see, one moving average on there. We don't even need the moving average on there. Heck, let's actually minimize that sucker. Right. Go back to the screen. Listen to the market. What's been going on with gold and silver right now with the GDXJ? Sometimes we go, look at this here. Look how clean this chart is. It's simple. It's clean, right? Simple, clean analysis. What's going on here? Bing, bing, bong, 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 bong. Let's have a look what's going on through here, right? Because the market's talking to us. Let's bring up here. What do we have here? We had a low through here, okay? So whenever the market makes a low and then suddenly has a low and then totally reverses, that's actually, you can see here, right? Every time the market made this low, it broke through but could not break back above it, right? You can see this low through here. It broke down but could not break back above it. It broke down but could not break it back above it. It broke down but could not break above it. All these support, the trough came back down. Trough came back down. Trough came back down. But look at this here. Came back above it. That's actually a reversal point. It's actually a reversal point. Then we go up and make a high up through here. Then we go down and then we make a trough through here. Now what is this? This is a lower peak, right? Oh, higher trough, lower peak. Who's in control? No one's in control right now. No one is in control right now. But what do you mean, John? The market's going up. No. Look again, this is the weekly chart. Now what's this here? This is actually probably another low. Then this is another lower low. And where we are right now, we actually just broke down, didn't we? We broke down through here. So if you look at this chart, we see that we actually have this major level here of support. And what has been happening to the peaks? The peaks are getting lower and lower and lower. The sellers are compressing it down, compressing it down, compressing it down. So if anything, the sellers are a lot more stronger here. But the thing is that we're getting lower peaks, equal troughs. Lower peaks, we're actually pressing down, compressing down. Again, this is on the JDX. Now, let's just delete everything off the screen again. And let's go back and have a look here. It's really, really simple, guys. We just got to read the market, right? Read the charts. Bam, look at that support level. Bam, look at the market making these lower peaks. It's dropping down through there. Now, what's happening with this here? If we start to break down, this again, because there's a big if there. If we start to break down on JDX, then yeah, we're probably going to have a good 10 or so % drop to the downside after this. In fact, the ultimate projection is probably going to be from the start of this point through here down through this low point here. So it could get to as low as that point through there. Now, what is that point? Let's actually scroll back. Oh, what a quinky dink. Look at the resistance. Look at the support, right? It's just a projection tool. So we could if we do breakthrough here on a weekly chart, that is, we could have a minimum of 10%, as much as all the way down to a 20% drop in the gold mining sector. That's not me talking about what I believe or what I think. No. And as you can see, right, if I draw a trend line, the market is getting out of that triangle. It's actually broken out of that triangle pattern today. It's telling us, it's talking to us. It's saying, listen to miwa. We are likely to go down from here. Now, if I go back to the daily chart now, you can see we haven't broken past that daily chart yet, have we? We haven't broken past that yet. We've been going down for quite some time, so we may spend another week or two going through here before it breaks down. But if it does break down, the short-term target is 19. If we do break down. So that's on the JDX. Let's go back to the GDXJ. What's happening with GDXJ? I don't know. This is the daily chart with even just a lot of things on there. Let's go back to the symbols charts. Symbols charts, right? Let's go back to the symbols charts. Right, the GDXJ, the junior minor stocks. What's been going on through here? Oh, we have this low. Oh, we have a peak. Oh, we have a higher trough. Oh, we have a low peak. Oh, we have a lower trough. Oh, we have a low peak. And what's happening right now? We're breaking down now, and it's continuing down. Who's in control through here? Trough, peak, lower trough, lower peak. Who's in control? Sellers are in control. It's that simple, guys. Keep the market simple. You know, it's not that hard. We make it complicated. Even I make it fucking complicated sometimes. So you can see here, why am I deleting all those at one time? So let's have a look through here. What's going on? We can see that the market's been compressing down ever since the highs. If we go from the high point through there, you can see, look at that. It's been compressing down ever since the high point through there. And it's probably going to be through there somewhere. So it's been compressing down. If we have a look at, say, from this point through here, you actually can see how it broke through there. But we're getting a little, not really. Let's actually delete that. So you can see we're making lower peaks and lower troughs, right? So we've actually been heading down, and now we just made another low here. Do we break this? This low here is going to be a defining factor. Do we break that low point through there? But it is making lower peaks, lower troughs right now as I speak. So looking at that overall, and you can see how the market's been tapering off and coming off. Look at that overall, the market has been into sellers in control. Make sense, guys? So sellers in control. And when you see those sellers in control, it's just all about recognizing that and just trading with that overall trend. The sellers are in control right now. Don't trade against that trend. All right. Anyway, guys, that's a little market update for me. I hope you guys are doing well. Market update time.